All right, jumping into our day two, right? Day two of learning how to mod Final Fantasy X. Let me set the expectation here. It's what the title says, learning how to mod, as in I'm learning how to mod. I'm not teaching anyone how to mod the game. I am not very good at it at all. I don't want I don't want someone to click on this and think like, oh, he's going to teach me how to mod. That's so cool. No, I don't know how to mod. Uh, so we are streaming and learning together. We've had some success. Mihen Fang chilling in Besaid. I want to look at battle maps today. So battle maps meaning like when the screen shatters and you're in Besaid and you're fighting something. That's a battle map. You're on a battle map there. But what if I could put you in Beaconell instead of Besaid when that screen shatters? Could I? Would it crash? I don't know. We're going to find out today. One thing I have determined is we broke Final Fantasy X last time. I can't get into a battle in Besaid without it crashing. So that's a problem. But I think we can fix it. Welcome to the stream, Fafnir. Welcome to the stream, Tungsten. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for well, just hanging out, you know. Fafnir. Welcome. This is oh my gosh. Had the stream up on my other monitor. Had me twice. No, this should be really fun. Just kind of hang out, like try to break the game, see what we can do. Right now, it's actually broken. I think what's happened is I want to say we tried to make Flan Dingo, and then it didn't work, and I think that's why it doesn't work. So when I get into a battle here, if a Flan's in the battle, it'll crash. So we're actually lucky because this is just a Dingo and a Condor, but if it was a Flan, it'd be GG. So what we're gonna do here is let's open up. Let's trigger an autosave for I guess really no reason. We don't really need one, but let's start. Let's just get right into the weeds. Like we were extracting textures before we were doing all that stuff, but let's get right into the weeds. So we're gonna open up. Gosh. See what Steam apps, common, Final Fantasy X remaster, pin to quick access because I'm going to use that so much. Perfect. Perfect. So Monster 16, that's changed. PC, that's changed. Anything, so we're using the external file loader. So anything in this folder gets swapped in, which actually makes me confused. Why did it crash? Oh no, this makes sense. No, this does make sense. I injected the VBF to change Mihen Fang, but I didn't do that for Flan. So this is Flan right now. So what we need to do is, if we were to, so this is Dingo, perfect. All right, let me think about this. Let me think. So what we need to do is we need to adjust the scripts for the Flan. So this is going to be a little bit different. We need to go to new volume, modding. Where do we need to go? This one. So we need, so we have the, we have the FFX data folder, and that's great and all. We actually need the PS2 folder now. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like copy this, just the name, not the entire folder contents. Then we're gonna go back down again. We're gonna do FFX. That's perfect. Basically, we're just making the path. That's all we're doing right now. Because what I want to do is I want to put the scripts for Dingo in this folder and see if it fixes the crashing and puts a Dingo and a Mihen Fang in here. That's what I want to know. This is where I don't know. Master. Carifian helped me out a lot with this last stream. They had told me where it was, but I don't quite remember. But that's fine, because what we can do is we can search maybe like this directory and subdirectories for like 016? Because that's the monster number. So anything 016 is what we care about. That's magic. Oh, there's way too much. I need something more specific. M016. Perfect. Yeah, I hope this is interesting to you guys. Oh, is this just searching the whole computer? Because that's... Hold up. Wait, no, that's perfect. Let me see if I can do this in a way that doesn't suck. That is truly the goal. A way that doesn't suck. A new tab. No. You know what? Let me just... I quit. Let me just go to the path. It's fine. So it's master JPPC. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just failing. Open a new window. Weird. I thought I'd be able to just open it with the full path, but I am being a scrub right now, and that's not happening. So you got to remember PS2, 10, Master, JPPC, mostly JPPC, or we could just pull it up over here. So game data. Let me get a third. We don't have enough file explorers open. Let's get a third. So we're gonna do new volume, modding, edited, PS2, 10, master, JPC, and then it was like monster, right? Or was it? Oh, it's battle and then monster. Hey, we did it. Cool. So what we're gonna do here is, just because I know this, you wouldn't know this just by like looking, but I know that Monster 9 is Dingo. I know that that is Monster 9. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go for data, mods, PS2, 10, and then this is the path we need to make. So we're in 10 right now, right? So we need a master folder. This is gonna be so cool if it works. I have no idea if it will. We need a JPPC folder. We just need this path to exist so that we can make the change we want to make. That's all that matters right now. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Jack. Oh, Jackie. Sorry. Sorry, I hope I got that right. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're just going through learning how to mod. I do not know how to mod, but I'm trying to learn. All right, so we need specifically, because it's gonna reference this, we actually need the 016 folder to exist. So we need this folder to exist, but we need this file in it because this is gonna be Dingo. I don't know if this will work. I pray it works. I'm gonna do 16. Perfect. These files only load on launch, to my understanding, so we actually have to close out of the game. And then now when we launch it, ideally when a flan appears, Dingo will be there instead. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to like try to learn why it didn't work. Because how Carifian said it, and maybe I'm misunderstanding, I hope I'm not, but there's a battle script for each monster. So that's why when we put Dark Flan as a flan, right? What happened was it was a Dark Flan that was the size of Water Flan because the script dictates its size. And I think what happens when we make Water Flan Dingo, it's like, bro, I don't know what that is. So I think that's the issue. Am I gonna identify more dingoes? Maybe. I still need to actually extract textures too. I haven't finished that per se. I did a little bit of it like during like one of my lunch breaks, but not really a ton. I did like 10 minutes of it. Oh, it still crashes. Okay, it still crashes. All right, if it still crashes, what does that mean? Is there any other reference? Is there any other reference of MO16 that we didn't touch? Character? Like Master JPPC CHRmon? Like maybe that's it. Like we need to change that too, maybe? Master. I thought that only the battle would matter. Maybe it's everything. That's fine. So this is gonna be JPPC character. So CHR. Wonder if it's possible to get the unused data for the unused battle from the debug menu. I remember seeing more encounters with Smurg and Jose High Road. Yeah, I imagine it's possible for sure. Yeah, if the data's there, then I'm sure that you could use it in some fashion. I'm by no means an expert, so I don't know how you would go about that, but I think that'd be interesting to learn. The goals today, which I probably should have said before, is I'm trying to get Dingo with Mihen Fang in Besaid, as well as I'm trying to get a battle map changed. So I want the screen to shatter in Besaid and then beacon auto load. Something like that. All right, M016. So this is the full path. What is that actually, though? Like if I go JPPC character mon M009, perfect. Oh, interesting. Okay. This might not translate the way I'd like it would to. Oh, this might suck. Okay. Oh, maybe it's fine. Hold up. Maybe it's fine. Let's find out. The reason I thought it would suck is because my concern was that the files wouldn't match. Like there'd be extra files for the Flan that weren't accounted for Dingo. And I thought that maybe the game wouldn't understand what to do at that point. But I'm going to just swap this in. This is everything M016 I'm aware of right now. So like if this doesn't work, I'm going to start probably removing files and seeing if I can get the Flan back. I think this is probably just something I overlooked, I'm guessing. I know talking to Cariffian, they had also mentioned like doing some hex editing. Like that's something that I would have to learn how to do. And as far as I understand it, Final Fantasy X is not necessarily a super easy game to mod, but okay, not the encounter I wanted, but it's fine. This is actually perfect to test with Dingo because Dingo belongs in Besaid. So if there's like an incompatibility thing, it shouldn't exist. Nope, same crash. Same crash. Alright, I don't know. So I can change the texture, I just can't. Why? Why do you crash? Is there some misnamed files? Resident1.mrgp RP. I put the right files in, right? Huh. Well, those are search results in FFX. What if I... Welcome to the stream, Leviathan. Welcome to the stream. What if I do something different? Yeah, we're just trying to figure out how to get a dingo into Besaid as instead of a water flan. It's harder than we thought. Like, what if I search... Like, is there any other M016s we haven't modified? Like, maybe, right? Like, maybe there's another section where it references the flan. It sees a dingo and says, bro, I don't know what you want me to do with that. I'm just going to crash now. Maybe? Okay, okay. This is, so far, it's fine. .fbx. What is this? Okay. The textures are fine, I think. Maybe I should check. Maybe I just missed a texture. Like, maybe that's why it's crashing. Because I haven't checked that at all this stream. Like, that could be it. I could have just missed a texture. Or maybe there's something, like, deep in the coding that's like, there should be a flan there, and when there isn't, I will shut this game down. That could also just be a factor. That could 100% be it. Weird. Weird, man. It's weird. And the whole idea of modding is weird, right? You're making a modification. Okay. What are we going to do? We are going to cry and then be successful. In that order. Alright. So, FFX data, because this is where the textures are. Monster 16. 16. Texture is 16. I don't think the fact that the dingo texture is there matters. I wouldn't think so, at least. I could be wrong, but I don't think it matters. Alright. So, this is the path. This is what we got going on. So, what if we were to do better? Alright, let's go FFX data, game data, PS3 data, CHR mon. So this is what I'm looking at right now is the files I extracted. So I'm just making sure there's none missing. That's what I want to know. Like, did I miss putting a file in here? So far it's MDL, text, and M009. That looks right. The reason it's M016 is because I need it to be taking the place of water flan. So that's why it's named that. That's right. File sizes match. So those are actually the files that we need them to be. It's not a perfect way to check, but it's something. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why it crashes. Character, monster, dingo, model. Oh, that's not gonna matter. Weird. Weird, man. I should be right. That's not gonna matter. Is there anything I changed? Maybe? I mean, there's a lot I changed, but... This wouldn't be because of a character, because the other fight load's fine. Huh. Um. Why is Dingo? Well, what we can try to do for fun, just for fun, only for fun, is we can. Let's pull up this file. Actually, I think this is better. It is perfect. All right, we can go to game data. Sorry. PS2. 10 master JPPC battle monster. Perfect. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start extracting things. So we're gonna extract it if we can, and see like what is this? Like, is there a reason this is failing? Is this actually water flying? It should be. It should be. Let me. Gosh, what was I using before? I think it was asset converter. Final Fantasy 12 asset converter. GUI. Because I'm a basic person. All right, perfect. All right. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go all the way to. This is perfect. All right. We're gonna copy this path. No files found. Copy his path. Are you coding, son? No, I'm just trying to replace things. No coding yet. No coding yet. I was thinking if it was as simple as like just taking a file, renaming it, and dropping it in, that my main goal, to be honest, like, is I want to make like a randomizer. And if it was as simple as pulling a file, dropping it in, and renaming it, then that would have been super easy to do. Because basically what you do is you just like say, find like take Monster 9, change it to Monster 16, put it in place. Like, you just do all that, right? And then you use maybe like PowerShell or something to change the file structure. Just by like changing the names all over the place. And that'd be super easy. Assuming the game could handle that, like a worm being loaded in Bavel. Which I don't think it could. But yeah, but I don't think it's gonna. So far, that is not happening. So far. I guess arguably you could just change every battle map to be Calmlands, and then everything can load, right? What can't load at the Calmlands? Come on. Give me a monster that can't load there. The monster rain is there. All right. Well, this has gone from bad to pretty much the same. It hasn't gotten worse because it's still crashing. But like, what I'm gonna do here is I am going to start nuking things. So specifically, I am going to go to data mods. Yes, perfect. 10.2 data, master, GPPC, battle, monster 16. All right, I'm gonna delete this. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna remove all the modifications I made to monster 16, aka Waterflan, and I'm gonna see if it loads. So that's what I'm gonna do here, just to kind of like stabilize, get at like a base, like we're not making any changes to the monster, it should load kind of situation. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of thinking. So once I'm done with this, water flan should be water flan. And the reason that matters, let me clarify why it matters. Because we were doing a bunch of stuff. We were injecting files into the VBF. So maybe the VBF has like data in there that isn't supposed to be there because we were screwing with it all last stream. So maybe it's still like a dark flan, and we keep on trying to do weird stuff like make it a dingo, but then we injected the file for the dark flan. I don't think that matters because it should replace any file that's there, but I don't know. You know, like I that could be it, maybe. If I say enough words and throw enough things at the wall, I'll be right eventually. That's kind of how I think. If I use every word in the English dictionary, I will be correct. All right. Because even saying that, it doesn't make sense. Because if there's anything we put in there, like injected with the VBF extractor and injector or whatever, it should have been removed because we're replacing the files. Like, they should be gone. Okay, it's so funny. We get this fight every time. Kind of goofy. Yeah, this Saturday, my mom is actually going to be playing Final Fantasy X on stream. Her first time ever. So I gotta undo all this when I get her on the game. Okay, it is a dark flan. Okay, I figured it was. Okay, so water flan's still a dark flan. I don't think that would affect what we're doing, but maybe it could. You know, like maybe. Huh. I don't think it would though, because it should just replace it, right? You know what? I think it has to do with the fact that that's a flan, and we are trying to make it a dingo. I think Mian Fang swapped because it was like, oh, a Lupin? I love being a Lupin. And like it could immediately make that swap without a problem. But I think us doing this is like a different kind of issue. So that being said, let me think about this. Next thing to test. Can we make Dingo, like instead of looking like a Mian Fang, actually a Mian Fang? Like, let's try that. Like, I mean, that seems fun, right? Like, let's actually put Mian Fang there. Dingo's completely gone. So I hope this is making sense. I know I'm kind of just like word salad here, but I hope it makes sense. Hope y'all are picking up what I'm laying down. Basically, I failed to make a flan a Lupin, but could I make Dingo a full Mian Fang, like with stats and everything? Maybe. Just perhaps. And then gonna have to check if it worked by name. Yeah, exactly. We could also scan it just to see if the description changed. Like maybe there's a file that sets name and then one that sets stats, but honestly, I would doubt that. I would think it would all just be one file. I think that's where Coryphean mentioned the hex editing. I think that's where it comes in. Like if you want to change, you know, I should probably do this in a better way. Why don't I just new tab this? Tabs are going to make more sense for this. All right, perfect. Yeah, that's where the hex editing comes in, though, I think. All right, cool. Edited. I don't know what monster Mian Fang was, but thanks to our work last time, we know. Because we can go data, game data, PS3, character, monster, and what do you know? What do you know? They're all named. It's 10. Maybe try to have Mian Fang Dingo and the actual Mian Fang in the same encounter. Yeah, we'll definitely give that a shot eventually. I probably won't try that right now, just because I wasn't able to get Flan out of the encounter without crashing the game. So I think if I swap any other monsters out, it'll probably have the same effect. But it also could be that I'm just messing with Besaid, so like I've broken something. There's always that potential. All right, so we are game data, CHR monster. Perfect. So this is going to be M009. This seems silly because I'm just replaced with this change. I'm making Dingo Mian Fang, which seems really stupid because I already did that. Like I already made that change, but I'm just going to set it here to have it be a little bit easier to know what changes we made. And we're changing it to 009 so it knows that it's replacing Dingo. All right. Perfect. Monster, 9, 9. A lot of 9s. All right, all 9s. Yahtzee. Is that how that game works? I don't know. I haven't played Yahtzee in a hot minute. So, I know it's going to be silly because you're probably thinking like, wait, why are you loading the game? You just put the textures there. Like you did nothing. Which is true. I just want to make sure my change didn't break it. It should just be a perfect. Exactly what we needed to know. So it's still going to say Dingo because I haven't made any actual changes to anything else. So we know that this change is fine. All right. Now comes the PS2 folder. Master, GPPC. I'm guessing it's M009, I'm guessing. All right. PS2. Same path, right? Master, JPPC, CHR Monster. Perfect. 9. Perfect. So if I put this in, this is gonna put in Dingo. So we want to do number 10, which should be Mian Fang. Keep in mind the numbers. 9 is Dingo. 10 is Mian Fang. Please don't quiz me on the other ones. I don't know. I don't know what they are. I don't remember. I'd have to look. Perfect. I think maybe these resident files are breaking it. Maybe? I don't know. All right, I made a change. Let's see if it crashes. I think changing Dingo behavior is easier than changing like one monster to another. Oh, what have we done? We killed him. We killed him. Why is he in the floor? What have we done to him? We buried Dingo. Oh my gosh, we have one more file to change that I haven't changed yet. Oh my gosh. He's still Dingo. Dude, you doing good, buddy? You doing good? He is going through it. Please help Dingo. He is going through it. Yeah. Why does he get so many turns? I guess we are weak. The only way I can help him is ending his suffering. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go back. So there was one other, if you guys remember, there was one other folder that we have to change, or we were changing. So let's go back here. So this is the, oh, sorry. Let me correct myself. This is where we were. So JPPC, battle. So that makes sense because I don't think we put anything in here. So JPPC Battlemon. All right. So Battlemon. All right. So we're going to do number 10. Welcome to the stream, Nibral Sid. I made it. However, it's temp until I get home from work. No worries, no worries. Yeah, we're just trying to put Mihen Feng in Besaid with its stats right now, and that's all we're doing. We're just you know, we're just trying to break the game. You know, isn't that a worthy endeavor? Oh, I'm gonna make one change here. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Don't mind me. Load file. This is a save editor. This is what I use for most of my videos. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna learn. Shoot, there it is. Get all abilities. I want to get all abilities because I want to be able to scan the monster. I realized I didn't have scan when I loaded. So when we load, it's gonna say edited by FFXCD, and then we're gonna have the ability to scan. So that'll be helpful. All right. Yeah, also, I should mention, for the modding tools, I don't have them all on my Discord, but for like the save editor and stuff I use for like my videos, it's all in the Discord. You can also just Google like FFXCD and you'll probably find it. But if you guys have any issues finding those tools and you want to use them, feel free to hit me up. Like, feel free to send me a message and be like, bro, I do not know where this is. I'm always happy to help. I think it's really cool stuff. So. Still Dingo, what is going on? What? That's so weird. We changed it, right? Maybe I didn't. What is different here? There's got to be something. What's making it be in the ground? I mean, I know what made it in the ground. It's when I made the change to the character. But what? Is there animation somewhere else? All right, let's that's so weird. Let's go JPPC. Oh wait, no. Let me think about my life. This is better. All right. What about like effects? You know what I mean? Like battle effects. Oh, that's not really helpful. Battle map? No, it doesn't really matter, does it? Not really. Why? Maybe these? Do you think this number corresponds to the amount of monsters there are? No, there's 171. Not even that much, actually. Battle? No, this is like Beaconel and stuff. Oh, no. Why? If it's not JPPC, new JPPC battle? No? Well. Well, let me check. M010, where does that exist? Does it exist anywhere? Alright, I'm paranoid. I'm paranoid that this isn't giving me all the answers or all the results. Let's go VBF edited. Let's try to use our brains here. So we're gonna do. All right. Hear me out. All right. Change directory. Directory. All right. Modding. Recurse. Ah. That's fine. That's because spaces, I think. Oh my gosh. I'm embarrassing myself. Get child item? That's fine. All right. Okay. I'm trying to think how I need to put this like query. Isn't it like, gosh, is it? So get child item, path, and then it's like where? Um, well, let's just double check this. This will probably just be the same result. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So basically, we just want to search for specific text. So like maybe like all right, that's better. All right, cool. That's perfect. See, we're getting somewhere. It's gonna do that for a bit, but that's fine. So the reason we're doing this, this matters. We can also Control C to just stop it. That's fine. We don't actually need to. So we want to select string. This should work. Select strong. Select strong. So we want something that's like M. This might not work actually. Anything M016. I don't know if the wildcards will be accepted. All right. So honestly, maybe select string and then I don't think this will work though. Hmm. Let me think about this. All right. I don't even know why I'm looking for, honestly, like 16 again. It should be 10. All right. That's a lot better. We can do output. We'll just make it like this path. It's fine. m010.txt or .csv. I guess it doesn't matter. How much is there? There's a lot. The thing is, I think a lot of this doesn't matter. All right. Is there any instance of M010 we haven't touched? Like maybe? The thing is, like STM M0100, I don't think matters. I wouldn't think so. But like, I don't know. Especially because it's using the default, right? If we don't change it, it uses the default. I'm guessing that's probably the problem, actually, now I think about it. So let's go all the way up and just... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So this is... All right. Perfect. So in Mianfeng, we've done that. That's fine. That's fine. Like, this is good, but it's not working. Sounds good, Nimbrel Sid. No worries. Yeah, I'll be streaming for a bit here. No worries. It's just these looms and stuff. Oh? What is this? No, we've already touched that. Okay, this is what we changed last time. Model? We've done that, right? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. Because I think I've changed everything that matters. When in doubt, we can also ask ChatGPT. I don't understand why it doesn't work. There's got to be a reason. I don't think there's like another M010 file I'm missing though. I don't think so, at least. I think maybe... Do you think that maybe it's referenced in another file? Like hear me out. So you have a Besaid battle map, right? And the battle triggers, the screen shatters, and everything's great, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I'm fighting a dingo. Life is good. Do you think at some point in like the battle map, it references M009, and it has like some sort of Like, I guess what I'm saying with that is if I change the map, I don't even know if I believe that. I was going to say if I change the map to Mi'ihen, will it matter? I don't think it'll matter. Because it worked before just when it was a texture. Maybe if I adjust some of the files. Like if I leave one of the Dingo files. But even now it's named Dingo. So there's got to be some file that thinks it's a Dingo. Like there's got to be some configuration in the game that's like, that's a Dingo. And that's what I need to change. I just don't know where it is. Sorry, sometimes like I it helps me think when I speak through the issue. And right now I'm thinking, so it's named Dingo. If I can find where it's named Dingo, I might be able to fix this. Yeah, I don't know if it's any of these files, but I don't think it is. All right. All right. All right. We're going to pull in trusty Chat GPT for now. We're going to ask which file defines the enemy names in Final Fantasy X? If it just knows, then like maybe it just knows. Perfect. I knew that. There's no single text file. Okay, cool. So in 10 PS2, 10 Master include enemy names. So the string tables shows how to extract and parse the string tables. And then the forum discussion around reverse engineering the HD Master mentions JPPC Battle Kernel directory, which contains string tables for battle text. Oh my gosh, that might be it, right? Battle text kind of feels like attack and defend and stuff like that, but maybe that's it? Like that kind of sounds like it, right? You gotta always thank your AI overlords, because when they take over, I'm not gonna be assimilated. I don't know what they do. Thank you. I'm working with the HD remaster on PC. Like maybe that's it. Like maybe that's it. Okay, yeah, I know this. I think this is everything he said before. Use a VBF extractor. That's not exactly what I... Yeah. The answer to all these questions seems to be I need to be smart. That's what number one I already have. Number two I already have. Okay. Number three I already have. Oh, that's so funny. I have all three of these. It doesn't. Okay, that's fine. All right. Final Fantasy X data parser. All right. By Carifian. What a legend. Carifian, always a hero. That's what I'm saying. All right. Let's use data parser for this. All right. Cool. No, that's perfect. This is actually so nice. Okay. This makes sense then. The idea of finding a file here was a wishful thinking situation probably, but that's fine. I'm actually really happy about this. I think this is good. All right. So, data parser. I should have it. All right. Data parser. Read me. All right. Perfect. Getting started. Getting started. Get your own legal copy of 10.10.2 Remaster. I did it. Use VBF extract. Did that. Copy the extracted PS2 folder into SRC main resources. Okay. Let's check this. Have I not already done that? Yeah, none of this matters. We'll close all that stuff. All right, cool. Copy the extracted FFX PS2 folder into SRC main resources. Let me think about this. So this is the folder. What do they mean, SRC main resources? Do they mean like in here? No, that can't be it. Is it in the data parser? So like if I go to data parser, main resources. Yes. Okay, I understand now. Okay. I was just being stupid, don't mind me. The path defined in this TXT is it's in the data parser folder, cuz why would it be anywhere else? Like I was being stupid. Okay. We'll need to set the source's root path to wherever you put it. Sure. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is going to be a lot of copying, isn't it? My goodness. This should help us. Should help us. All right. This is good stuff. All right. So once we actually okay, this might require a little bit of setup. This requires having Maven installed in your command line path. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, this step is not something I expected to have to do. So this requires having Maven installed on your command line. Fine. All right. Okay. All right. All righty. All right. All right. This is interesting for sure. All right. Think we're getting somewhere here. So we have Maven. Okay. Cool. All right, let's give this a shot here. Actually, this isn't gonna work. Oh, I see. Let me fix this. Perfect. All right. Yeah, this is more of a this is like one of those things where like you're like, "Oh, like I'm gonna try this thing and see how it goes." And you kind of bite off like you go down a rabbit hole. I didn't think I'd be installing this, but that's fine. All right. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to close and reopen. Should be there now. We should have all the power. And we should do MVN dash version. That's not good. If it didn't install, I mean, I should be right. Environment, set environment variable. Environmental variable, Maven home. C program files, Apache, Maven. Yeah. Right? All right, I'm gonna look at something real quick. I'm gonna black the screen out for a second. Well, actually, you know what? We're gonna look at the Final Fantasy VII rules for that stream real quick. I'm gonna make a change here. Don't mind the image. It's fine. It's all good. I'm gonna have to make a change. I'm only blacking out because this is a change to my computer, not to my not to the Final Fantasy files, which is a bit different. All right. Okay, so the Maven home doesn't exist. That makes sense. That's probably why it didn't work. I don't think it exists. All right. We're back. We're so back. It's crazy. Why would they call the tool Maven when they could have called it the Nuji Wooji? Honestly, a good question. Honestly, a good question. Fair. All right. So now that we've done that, now that we've broken everything. All right. Hey, it wasn't red text. That's exciting. All right, cool. Perfect. Man, we're just like somewhat trash, not entirely trash. My goal is to only be 40% trash. So this is pretty good. I don't even know how that worked. I didn't even spell version right. Is it, you just type in, is it actually just MVN then? Oh. No. Is it just like, how terrible can I spell this? It's just any VER and it's like, okay, we're good. What about V? That's funny. Okay, that's fine. All right. It's fine. It just, I love how it just accepts it. You know, it's like, you know what? You tried. You tried English as best as you could English, and we'll give it to you. That's very funny. All right, cool. Well, we have Maven. We have Maven. Uh, all right. I mean, Carifian went through a lot of work to set up this data parser, so I mean, I should go through work trying to get it to work. You know, I don't want to bug him either. I feel like I don't know how everyone else feels, but like I feel like when I'm going to like someone for help like this, like I feel like I need to exhaust every possible like thing. Like I can't go to them and be like, "Hey, like this isn't working." And they're like, "What did you try?" And I'm like, "Nothing." I'm like, "All right, well that's not." You should never go to someone and be like, "What have you tried to fix it?" Nothing. Like, what? That's not a good answer. You should try something. You should have a theory of like why, you know. Sorry, I digress. I'm ranting. But that's step 3. Well, no, that's actually that's this step. I can't go. I can't go. All right, so we did this. Maven's installed, I think. We can believe. Uh, Building the parser is done by running the following command line in this folder. Okay, I assume when it says this folder, it means like this folder, I guess. That's a little bit. Maybe I'm stupid. That's a little bit confusing. When it says this requires having Maven installed, you have it installed. Sure, whatever. I don't care. We did that. Building the parser is done by running it in this folder. Okay. I believe that it means this folder. The resources folder, I think. I could be wrong. I could break everything here. But let's find out. Directory, MVN, package, build failure. Okay. Finished immediately. There's no POM. Oh, POM! It's looking for a POM. Okay, no, this makes sense. Let's go. Let's go. It's looking for this. We were just, wait, what am I doing? This is faster. It's looking for the POM file. So, sorry, let me slow down here. I went a little bit fast there. I think people are probably interested. I don't know if that was catchable. But essentially, I ran it in the wrong directory or wrong folder, if you will. And it said there's no POM in this directory. So I knew, because I've already gone through this, is that there was a POM in this directory. So that's why it failed. I was in the wrong I was in the wrong folder. Again, I am also learning, so I'm not an expert at all. No compilers provide this environment. Perhaps you are running on JRE rather than a JDK. That's probably it. Sure. You're running on JRE rather than a JDK. You know how we you know how we do. We we pull in oh wait, let me do this in a better way. We pull in Chat GPT. So there means maybe cannot find a JDK, it only sees Yeah, I definitely only run the Java runtime environment. Okay, this makes sense. Interesting. So yeah, because I have Java installed, but I have a runtime environment, not necessarily a JDK, which I'm not even going to pretend to know what that means. Developer kernel? Is that like JDK, Java Development Developer Kernel? Is that what? I want to know if I'm right. I think I am. It's terrible to be Googling this or looking this up like after like trying to install it. Java Development Kit, not kernel. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. So I do not have this. There's no reason I would have ever installed this. There's no reason I ever would have installed this. So, yeah. Okay. Let's pull up PowerShell. I mean, I'm gonna do this step even though I know what's wrong. Like it's gonna say runtime environment. I know. Yeah, it does because that's what I installed. Because I didn't think I'd need it. That's fine. So we need a JDK. Interesting. All right. Okay. Life is good. So we need to set another environment variable. Okay, that's fine. All right, let me get Oracle JDK. I don't know if it even matters. Probably not. Eclipse Termin. We could do that one too. All right. I'm so paranoid. This might need to this thing might need to. Oh shoot! This thing might need to reboot the PC if I install it. Oh no, that would be bad. If it asks for a reboot, then we're gonna look at battle maps. we've gone so far down the rabbit hole. Well, whatever we set up now, we won't have to set up again. But I think this data parser could be extremely valuable. That's why I'm so like committed to getting it set up. So far, this makes sense. Just set the environment variables. We have Maven set up. We need a JDK, and then once we actually run that MVN package, it'll actually function because we'll have the right Java, which is fine. So it'll be fine. Everything will be great. And if not, we can look at pretty pictures. So living the best life right now. I'm still so confused why Dingo didn't change in Besaid. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, the name. Because the string table it was talking about, like, reading through all this stuff, was like, oh, like, attack and defend. Like, it didn't seem like it would refer to character names. But, like, maybe I'm probably just wrong, right? Like, for sure. Like, there is a core... There's a core item I don't understand. And once I understand it, it'll be like, oh, that's why it didn't work. Like, it'll be super obvious, right? So, as I'm installing this, I'm gonna go back to the white screen here with the Final Fantasy VII challenge rules. While I get this set up, I hope stream doesn't crash. It might if it should prompt if it's gonna reboot. It should prompt for a reboot. It shouldn't necessarily just reboot. So. All right. It's gonna be going through here. Just installing Eclipse Tamura and JDK with hotspot, which I don't probably need, but that's fine. This is interesting stuff for sure. All right. That's it. It installed. All right, cool. So we're just big chilling. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. We're big chilling. All right, cool. So, what are we doing? All right. So, find your JDK installation. That's fine. Should be like a... Hey, there it is. All right. See, I don't think the PowerShell command's working. You know, not to be a hater, but it just ain't. I mean, I could go back, I guess. It shouldn't matter. Oh. Okay, I get it. All right. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? Let me fix this. I set it by machine and then put user here. Like, that doesn't make sense. All right. This should be better. Let me just fix it real quick here. Watch this, like... Watch this just, like, not run or something. Just be something super silly. That would be something else, wouldn't it? Alright. Alright, cool. That's done. That is done. Well, I really hope this is interesting, guys. I know this is like very, I mean, this is extremely different than anything I normally do. This is like way far and away from anything, really. All right, close and reopen PowerShell. Oh, verify that it is active. Java/version or -version. It's probably gonna say JRE for now. That makes sense. Oh no, it says. Oh wait, never mind. Huh? Interesting. Well, now I'm paranoid. What if I try to run this? That runs. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. If both work, Maven will now work. Cool. Man, what an experience. You know, you have a good time learning, right? That's the key. All right. So, where were we before we were rudely interrupted by our inability to be prepared? This is where we were. We were... Gosh, do I even remember what we were doing? Oh, I remember now. So we were trying to run mvn dash package, right? So change mvn was it dash package? I think it was. No. My fault. All right, it shouldn't error this time because we have a... Wait, what? But like, nah, man. I definitely have it installed. Interesting. That's really curious. Is it... I don't think it's because I have the runtime installed. I think I can have them both installed. I would think. And I wouldn't think this is like a newer version. Let's go back to the README here. So this is the README from Carifian here. Sounds good, Fafnir. Hope you have a good dinner. All right. Sure, Maven's installed. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about the... I mean, did I fail to close PowerShell and relaunch maybe? Did I not close all of my windows. Is that why? Um, ah. Java home environment variables not defined properly. Okay, well that we can work with. This is interesting because when I did the version, I think I saw what I needed, but hmm. Oof, I dungeoned myself into a hole. I forgot to make a B team on XCOM, and all my A team are 9+ days out of commission. Well, let hope there aren't any major missions. Just hope there's like a week off, like a PTO. Everyone's on holiday. All the criminals or all the enemies are on holiday. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what XCOM's about. Is it criminals? Is it like what's the who are the enemies in XCOM? I actually don't know. All right, I'm gonna blank out the screen here real quick. I'm gonna check something. Uh, I think it's the environmental variable potentially isn't set. I think. Uh, maybe. Nah, the Java home set to that should be set right. I think. Yeah, because JDK 17. This doesn't make sense. Because that's right. It should be. I mean, let's think about this. So if we go to like program files, JDK 2017. Interesting. Um, mean, this makes me think that this should be this. But I don't know. Like, what does that do now? Same thing, fine. No. Dash 17. Apparently that is right. So interesting. Aliens and humans using alien tech to further their nefarious goals. Is that Halo? Basketball, what is the matter? I've got a woman's brother. Okay. Sorry, I thought I'd say something random. Yeah, I mean, that is like that's like non sequitur right there. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. Wait a minute, are we doing Final Fantasy X Remastered? Currently trying to set up the data parser for it. Um, yeah. But, so, for the wisdom of AI, so we need to find these folders, which is fine. You should see something like JDK 17, 21.8. About Java. No. About Microsoft? Hmm. Okay. So this is interesting. I must have set this up wrong for sure. So what if I do like this? There's no way this is the right way to do this. Like, there's no shot. But what if I make like JDK 17 or 25? There's no way this is the right way to do it. But let's give it a shot. I assume the 25.0 is the JDK version. But and then what if we back to WinR environmental variables JDK 17, which is now 25. I'm setting 25 instead of 17 because that's what I think it is. I think it's 2025. Maybe I'm wrong, but and if we open PowerShell, same error. Same error, man. Everything's copied. I mean, I guess I could just set. I could just set JDK 17. And then all right, what do we get? What do we get? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We get a black screen. Okay. It definitely ran something. Let's go back to the README here. So this will create a file inside a target folder named. Okay. Inside the target folder named FFX data parser. Well, all these times seem not accurate. Okay. If Halo or Mass Effect were real, I'd be put on a registry. God help me. Wait, what? A register? What? Oh man. All right, let's watch PowerShell again. All right, we're gonna change our directory again to let me do this. Man, yeah, I really want to get the data parser working. I just think it'd be like a super like it'd be a very good tool to have right now. Okay. So I think it hates me. Hmm. So it couldn't load the files. Did it change anything? No. Interesting. I mean, I think I'm just going about this all wrong. I mean, clearly, right? Hmm. All right. I mean, I guess I didn't do like the quote. I mean, I don't think that matters, but like maybe. No, doesn't matter. Welcome to the stream, TC Robot. Are you trying to mod in Naked Lulu? Because I don't know if I could handle that. No, 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 no. We're messing with dingoes. No, we're trying to get the data parser working. That's currently what our mission is. Um, yeah, I think I just didn't install the JDK correctly. I think that's it. The Java Development Kit. So I think that's why it's failing. All right, let's try one from Oracle. Let's just like try again. Again, I think this is problem exists between keyboard and chair, but let's just try with Oracle's JDK. All right, so we installed that. That's great. You're messing with dingoes? That sounds way worse. Oh man. Hmm. Let's just look this up again. After installation, confirm the JDK folder exists. All right, cool. Let's start again. We're starting from the top. The C program files Java. JDK 25. There it is. There it is. That's actually a lot better than what we got last time. I mean, well, it's kind of the same, but it's fine. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm a mess. This shouldn't matter, but okay, perfect. Close PowerShell. Reopen it. Perfect. Okay. See, the thing is, we did this last time, and it feels like we did it right, but now I'm like paranoid, right? All right, let me also gonna fix this real quick. I don't know, maybe I should set this by the user level. Like, maybe I'm just being silly. That's probably it. I'm probably just being silly. All right. Cool. Wait, actually, hold up. Runtime environment? Hold up. This doesn't make sense. Oh, should show Oracle JDK version. I think that's wrong. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. It's funny because that worked before. All right. Ah. I mean, it's got to be because it's JDK 25, right? Not 21. All right, let's try this again. I didn't catch that initially. Yeah, that was my fault. That was my mistake. I think that's what it was. Let me let me let me make sure it actually I can fix it. But I think that's why. I don't think it matters to set this again, but all right. All right. So what's the Java version? It would help if I spell things right. That'd be like super helpful. Nothing's changed. That's fine, I think. That doesn't make sense. The Java home environment is not configured correctly. Cancel. JDK 25. C program files Java JDK 25. That's it, right? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense at all. I'm sure it does make sense to someone that it makes more sense to than me. Java home is pointing the wrong direction or needs quoting. Maybe it needs quoting. Let's check. I feel like it doesn't, but just for fun. Just for fun. Just for a good time. Nope. Sure. All right. Should have been lib and include. Sure. Right. And then and restart PowerShell. Okay, maybe that's something I didn't do before. This is so interesting though. Like trying to get this to function. Beautiful. I mean, that's it. All right. That's right. the thing is, it says runtime environment, which makes me a little bit nervous. I feel like that's wrong. You know, I don't think that's right. And then MVN dash version. Oh, now it works. What? What? How is this? Oh my gosh. You know what? I guarantee you, I just didn't restart the terminal session. I probably just didn't restart PowerShell. I'm such a dummy, dude. I hate that. I hate when I'm just being the goofiest goober that's ever done that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. In that case, now what we can do is we can change our directory to, oh my gosh. And then we can MVM package. Oh my gosh. Please. Master has given Dobby a sock. Please. Please. Dobby's free? Master has given Dobby a sock? Dobby's free? Is Dobby free? Has Master given Dobby a sock? We're gonna find out. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Alright, let's it'll just do its thing here. Sweet, I'm gonna get some coffee. And I'll just read the red if it comes back with red. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back. I think it's still building. We could probably check the directory. Like, is it actually building? Let's check. So if we go, what, new volume? Oh, well, never mind. It finished before I could check. All right. Yeah, I was going to say new volume and then check the folder. But it's fine. Sweet. That's it. We did it. We did it. The data parser has been made. Cool. To be fair, I think we made it out of our edited 10.2 folder. I don't know. We might have. If we did, then it might be a little bit wonky, but that's fine. All right, cool. So what we're gonna do now that we've fought the fight, we're going to go back to the README. A bit of advice: just read the README. It's literally called README. I mean, you know, it's begging to be read. All right, cool. So by default, this create a file inside the target folder named data parser snapshot. We got there. Woo! Very fun. Now run the data parser with the following command. Sources root path. Sources root path must be a path to a folder that contains within it the PS2. Okay. I feel like we already did this, you know? Like we set this before, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Maybe we didn't. We extracted it to we copied it to this directory. So like it's here, right? So so if we go to like PowerShell or something, oh my goodness. Just give me to the end. All right, fine. So I'm gonna do this in an easier way. Fine. So root path. It should default to SRC main resources. Because that's literally where it is. And then for parser mode, we can do. All right. For parser mode, I don't know. I don't really know yet. Like, I don't know what I want to look at right now, to be honest. I was kind of like just wanting to get it set up. Let's do read all abilities. Like, why not, right? I'm sorry, is there a syntax there that I need to be aware of? Caps lock, read all abilities underscored? Okay. Cool. Mode argument. Wait, hold up. I see. Okay. So this is an example. I do like that the examples are provided. That's actually really helpful. So what's this I hear about a new sock? Well, I was just happy to be free from the red text. I felt like I was getting a sock. I felt like a house elf being freed. Um, See, I feel like that didn't do what I thought it would. It prints information. Has it made like a file? Like that's what I'm confused on. Cause like I did the. I mean, could I like export? I don't know, CSV. Like what is? Like I'm not getting any return here. Ability. .csv. Like what? Like it's returning nothing. Unless I'm. Maybe I'm impatient. Maybe I should have. I mean, do I have? I'm missing something. Well, let's try another one. Okay, so that worked. Cool. This one seems very relevant. So I'm in the data parser master folder. Is this an issue where I need to run these in command line? Like maybe that's it. Maybe I need to just run these like in a different. Like that's probably maybe that's it. Oh my gosh. Well, there it is. It's fine. And then what if I now run like this? Like maybe that's the issue. No, it's not the issue. Oh, okay then. I don't know. Oh, my bad. Hmm. I don't think this is something ChatGPT can help with, but because they're trying. Okay, so cannot parse the string 009. What about like M009? No, same issue. Any non-digit character will cause this exception? Is 105 not a digit? Let me double check this. Maybe. Okay. What if. I mean, I gotta ask a silly question. We put the PS2 folder in the directory, right? Or am I crazy? Let me just double check. Because if we didn't, then we've messed up a vital step. Some would say critical. So, copy the extracted PS2 folder into the SRC main resources. All right. Okay, we did. Good for us. Oh my gosh. Did we really though? Did we copy everything? This feels like something that I made a mistake on. Like let's open I don't know, like a new volume, modding, backup copy, PS2. Okay, so this is the folder. Now this seems right. Because this backup copy is completely unmodified. Weird. All right, hear me out. What if we copy the folder, and then what if we completely delete everything? Like maybe because we try to extract so much with failures, we mess something up. That's the only thing I can guess. Because we just made a stupid mistake or something. Hmm. I'm copying it just because I'm gonna destroy everything. So might as well copy it. Might as well copy it. All right. We're so close. All right, cool. So we have a copy. Perfect. I am going to... I just don't remember. Oh, gosh. This is going to be silly. I just don't remember if what the target folder had in it. This probably would have been a better way. I feel like it might have had nothing. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. So. Data parser master. Very exciting. So this is what we got to work with. Sorry, I know this is very redundant. I think something just went wrong. So I'd like to make sure that we're doing this right. So this is a completely unmodified version, which I know it's going to be massive. This should be quicker though because we did go through and do the Maven setup and the JDK and setup. All right. So here what we can do is we can oh, I'm silly. You know I'm not learning how to mod. I demand a new instructor. Man, me either. I also demand a new instructor. Yeah, I had this whole speech at the beginning of the video too. I was like, hey, like I'm not teaching how to mod. Like I had to make the big speech where I was like, I am learning how to mod. Like I'm not teaching. No one will learn anything. Just if you think it's cool, the learning process, feel free to hop in. Oh man. All right. This should be a MVN package since we have it copied. Perfect. It's gonna build. So this is a completely unmodified folder that we just copied over. It's a brand new download of FFX parser, and then it's gonna build successfully, and then we are going to run some tests. Surely. I think just because we tried to run it over and over and it like sort of did some stuff, but then not everything, it might have broken. That was a very messy way that we did that. Build is platform dependent. Well, it's faster than last time. Is that good or bad? I'll let you all decide. All right. What? What do you mean unable to access? Does it exist? Oh, one. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see how it's gonna be. Uh, 1.1 snapshot jar. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Yeah, the name's changed slightly. 1.1 snapshot. But that still didn't do anything. This has got to be a me problem. I'm going to change all these to 1.1 because I'm going to embarrass myself if I don't. I just won't save changes to this. No. It's empty? What? What? Same error. Okay. Well, I feel maybe I'm wrong in this. Um, we can try it quoted, but I don't think it'll matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It breaks it. I feel we've explored this rabbit hole enough. All right, so that's weird. It's weird, but it's fine. All right, so let's actually try to change the game here. So one of the goals of today was modifying the battle map. Let's give that a shot. I feel like today hasn't been too successful. I mean, we set up a few things, but I feel like I didn't quite get the data parser working, or I'm not understanding how to use it. So, which is fine, you know. That's just how like learning goes, right? You know, sometimes you're like, I don't understand this, and then you have the lightning bolt of like, oh, well, this makes a lot of sense now. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. All right. Well, anyways, let's go back to our folder here. So these are the folders we've kind of set aside. Let's go to what I'd like to do is I'd like to figure out, and I think I can figure this out maybe. Data, game data, battle map. Which one is Besaid? That's the question. What we're gonna have to do is we'll have to extract this. So I think I've already done a few of them if I remember right. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I thought I did. Oh well. So we're gonna open up another window. We're gonna go modding, and we're gonna extract some assets here. So we've already got this up. Let's go. Nice. Let's pop off. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to extract. I don't think I can do it like this. I don't know if it'll extract. That's fine. We don't need that. Oh no, it worked. All right. So what is this? So far, nothing. Interesting. Is this... What is this? I don't know. Huh. We'll have to... Maybe the models will help a lot more. Wow. Rabbit hole, more like sinkhole, and I can't see the bottom. You're in the mines with me. Don't worry. I don't know if that's comforting or not, though. But that might not be too comforting. Oh man. Did it? Wait, what? Oh, did it repack? It shouldn't have. That's weird. What about texture? Oh, there it is. All right, let's set up preview here. So what is this? Bro, I don't know what this is. Let's get the preview a lot bigger. Oh, I can't zoom in. That's sad. Wait. Is this like... What is this? Is this like the ship? Like the salvage ship? What is this? We in the mines and about to run into a Balrog. Yeah, we've already been. All I can say is fly, you fools. I don't know. Oh, I did already extract some of this. I knew I did. I was gonna say. Let me close out of this. No identifiable textures. That's sad. Hate when that happens to me. Alright, so this is very clearly Beacon. Oh, I think it's like crashed. It's not responding. All right. We killed it. Don't worry. It's dead. All right. I think this will do the same thing it did last time. In fact, I'm probably gonna let me skip these for now because I think they're just gonna always break it. We'll do textures next. And then again, this is just Beaconel again. But there's not much to say, to be honest. What I really want to identify, if I can, is Besaid. That'd be a big win. Probably not gonna find it in all the BIKA ones, but you know we gotta make it through the list, man. Gotta make it through the list. Ideally, I'd like to change the battle map for an area if possible. We'll skip this one. I forgot. What am I doing? Yeah, a lot of them seem to use the same items. Just fair. All right, cool. Same thing, just one file. It's probably always going to be just one file, but it's good to check. Yeah, maybe I'm crazy. These maps all seem the same. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts, but it feels like they're all the same. Able to unpack. That's fair. I don't think it'll be able to unpack the other file anyways, but might as well try. Nah. It's got nothing, man. look like all ones and zeros. Oh man. I think this has got to be Besaid, but I don't know. I don't know what B-Sil could be. So far it seems like the same image over and over. Oh my gosh. No, it's just the same. Like what? What is this? Water? Like what? What is that? Like it could be water, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Welcome back, Nimble Sid. Welcome back. We are just extracting battle maps right now. This will probably crash the program because it seems to. But let's try because there's 2 files. Oh my goodness, it worked. I think. Where did those extract to? Weird. Did I not change the path appropriately? No, that's the same. What'd you miss? Setting up Final Fantasy X data parser mostly. That's mostly what we did. I did not do it successfully, but that's what I did. This is Kilika? What is this? This might be underwater Besaid. I think this is underwater Besaid. I think. Maybe? Honestly, it's tough to say. Oh yeah, it's still trying to unpack. Let's kill it. Let's kill it. All right. You missed Blitzball Mania getting a new sock. Actually, yes. That was pretty much it. I was just so happy. I was going through the fire and the flames. This has got to be Besaid. Right? What else would this be? It's so hard to tell. I guess this could be like Jose High Road? No, there's no way. There's no way. That doesn't make sense. What is this? What could this be if not Besaid? Oh, that's some Besaid water if I've ever known it. A sock? Yeah, like Harry Potter. Like when Dobby gets a sock and he's free. I was free when I finally installed the application. It was freeing. Yeah. All right, we're gonna kill it again. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm hitting a roadblock here. Of like, I can extract textures. I can change them around if it's the same creature type. But like, I need to understand more. I guess is what I'm saying. I just don't. Um. Weird. Weird. What's test? Uh, that's got me curious. What's test? Oh, same deal. I gotta kill the program. What is test? Seems when I extract from the MDL folder instead of the texture one, it crashes the program. Alright, Skull has returned. Heck yeah. I'm still trying to figure out. Well, we did data parser. Now we're trying to just extract battle maps and figure out which one's Besaid. I don't think it's the test one. Let's go to B-Sil. Have we done this one already? No. Besaid Island? I don't know what B-Sil could be. Wait, no, we did do this one already. Wait, what am I talking about? Let's try Beat or whatever. Bevit? I don't know. Any noteworthy breakthrough? Honestly, not really. We fought with Final Fantasy X data parser for a bit. I think I got it installed successfully. I don't really understand how to use it because I feel like when I try to run things, it's not doing what I think it would do. But I think it could be user error. There's yeah, that's yeah. It's just not. It's just returning some errors that seem weird. What is this? Pavel? Is this Pavel? I think it is. Clouds are probably for the Ever fight. Yeah, maybe. Hmm. Interesting. Wait, what am I doing? Just make sure we got everything. That. And then I extracted the texture. Cool. Yeah, it seems like the battle maps are something that definitely causes the application to break a little bit. I have to keep on closing it and reopening it. Guess if I was smart, I'd sort these by file type. Oh, by the way, Blitz, what was your final opinion on the first Chocobo Dungeon game? Didn't watch the playthrough yet, but you didn't really say what you thought, like publicly in the chat. What'd you think of it? Um, sorry. That wasn't my opinion. No, I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good time. It's definitely one where I think it's a cool little concise story. I went pretty deep into it. I went like over 100 floors, I think. I'd have to play Last Mission again, and this is maybe unfair, but it really is just Final Fantasy X-2 Last Mission, but a little bit worse. I feel like I remember Last Mission being better. I thought it was a fun game though. Like I guess how I describe it is I think it was a really good experience. I thought it was really fun. I probably won't play it again. Well, maybe I will. I don't know. It was okay. It kind of is just one of those games, right? Where in the past, like they don't really have a lot of story. It excels in gameplay, but like story wise, it's like fine because there isn't really much of a story to it. I mean, there is, but it's yeah. Like I thought it was solid. Like if I got that game as a kid, I'd probably play the heck out of it. But that's only because like I only had so many games to play. But now like I'm like a whole grown up a person, and I have many games to play. Yeah, it's first iteration of that kind of gameplay from Square, so they kind of added up every time they did a game like that. Yeah, I thought it was a solid starting experience, and I mean, it definitely had like depth of gameplay. Like you could, there were summons, there was like different like floors, a lot of different like abilities. The magic system was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was solid. I mean, never say never. Maybe I'll do like a challenge run in the future, but I don't know. I feel like not a lot of people have covered that game, and it seemed like a nice, quick, fun time. What was my favorite to play growing up? Uh, I mean, Final Fantasy X. Like that's 100% Final Fantasy X. Yeah, without a doubt. That was the goat. That was the best game they ever made. Yeah, I mean, I can elaborate on that a little bit. So specifically, growing up, I played 10, 12, 7 Dirge of Cerberus, and 10-2. I started with 10, then got 10-2. Or no, I think I was like 10, and then I got 10, and then I got 12, something like that. Um, so it was I went through most of the PlayStation 2 catalog. I mean, I owned Dirge of Cerberus before I owned 7. I only got Final Fantasy 7 when I got like a job, and then I was able to buy it myself. I started Final Fantasy 10 when I was 5, 10 years, and I never got past Sin Spongui. Yeah, my first run of the game was no sphere grid because I didn't acknowledge the instructions they were telling me, and I could not get past Operation Mi'ihen at all. It was a problem. Then I played again, and I was like, oh, like if you level up, it's easier. Hmm, what is this? Huh? Dome. I mean, it's got to be like Xanarkand, right? Is there a way to like stop it? No. All right. Oh, this is the dome. What is Genk? uh, I'm trying to guess what it could be. I don't even know. GENK. What what battle map corresponds to that? Uh, I don't know. I don't know. That's something else. What is Genk? It seems crazy because I feel like these can't be all the battle maps. Like it feels like there's so few. Oh, these are familiar. What are these? Hmm. The only way to know is to is to delete files and then like or modify files and then see what crashes. That's me in High Road. Interesting. That might be it. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. That's cool. All right. I don't know. So based on how these files look, I don't know that I can change the battle map for an enemy. I think what might make sense is maybe the next thing to look into, to be honest, is learning how to like use like a hex editor and like change that data. Like what if instead of changing like the map, we change what map is called when a battle is triggered. You know what I mean? Like instead of changing all the textures to be a different map, maybe we could just change the trigger that triggers the fight, and it's like, oh, like when the fight happens here, it loads these files instead. That feels like something we'd have to like learn how to like use like a hex editor for. That's what I would think. Oh, huh, interesting. Yeah, the monsters are so much easier to identify. It's so funny. Like how much harder the battle maps are. Because I think they're constructed of so many different textures. Like that's where it gets like kind of crazy. I guess if I do it like this, it's even better. Um. Hmm. Thunder Plains? Yeah, the Cactuar. Yeah, the Cactuar was a big hint for sure. It's so funny because I think a lot of the reason um, it can be hard to tell is because none of the lighting exists, right? Like this is just the textures, and I think the lighting is like a different effect. I think it's literally probably under effects. If I could be, if I had to guess, it's probably literally just under that. Oh, interesting. No textures. Interesting. What about 7? Oh, 7 has some. What's that? Oh, interesting. Honestly, nothing beats relaxing after a long day at work, getting some food, and watching Blitzball Mania do his thing. Truly, this is peak. I appreciate you checking it out. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say modding is my thing. I am. I am an. I am trying my best. is what I would say. I would not. There's some really talented people, and I'm not one of them. So they're the real people making the changes. I'm just trying to, get to their level. That's the dream, anyways. All right, let's think about life. And all right, so I think we've extracted a lot of textures. It's good. I'm gonna go back over to Chat GPT. I'm gonna have to learn. You'll get there better than me. Oh no, anyone can do this. Anyone can do anything. That is a guarantee for sure. So, enough effort. All right. I think we have to hex edit. So, how to modify stats. You dream a lot about new socks as well. Well, only when I'm caught in the genjutsu, that is installing software. All right. Oh man, requires working with the game's data files. Let's go. Perfect. I didn't expect anything less. Extract game files. And it's stored under. Oh gosh, it's in binary. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Um. All right, let's learn. So, dude, this is so helpful, by the way. This is crazy. This is what I want AI to do. I don't want it to make photos and pictures and funny memes. I want it to do this. Like, this is perfect. Um, Modifying enemy stats in Final Fantasy X PC HD Remaster is possible, but it requires working with the game's data files. We know that. We've been in the mines all day. The Balrog is coming near, according to Tungsten, and I believe him. Enemy stats aren't in plain text; they're stored in binary because, of course, they would be. They're not bin files inside the VBF archive. Here's a structured guide on how to do it safely. Extract game files. We've done that. Every step is extract the game files. We've already done that. So we're good. Under monster.bin, monskill.bin, and monmagic.bin. Sure. Enemy stats include fields like HPMP, strength, defense, magic, speed, evasion, experience, AP awarded, items dropped, AI behavior. I don't care about behavior. These values are stored in binary tables, often as integers or short integers. Modding requires either using a parser to convert them to human readable format or editing the binary with a hex editor. So this is, yeah. This is where I get confused because I tried to use the data parser and it didn't work. But it was probably me. I think it was a me problem. Like it runs now, but it just doesn't pull what I thought it would. Maybe I'm just not in the right directory when I do it. Maybe that's it. Instead of editing binary manually, use data parser. Extract.bin files using VBF extract. Okay. So let's get into the weeds here. So we don't need preview anymore. We're not gonna look at this with preview yet. Okay. So it's master, GPPC, character, monster. We'll do like monster 9. That's .chr. .mgrp, which means that's not what we need. NPC? No. I think it said the path. Master. Ah. Wait, what? Final Fantasy 10 to 10 Master Battle and then Kernel? Bro, we don't got no battle. We ain't got no battle. Weird. Is that normal? What about this one? No battle. Okay. Is that why things aren't working for us? Oh, maybe it's JPPPC battle. And then kernel. Yeah, okay. I think it just missed. Okay, that makes sense. Run it on the extracted. Okay, so we're done extracting things. We're so done. And now we're gonna move on to parsing, maybe. All right. README will open with Notepad, which I think we already have it up. Yeah, we do. All right, so when we were running this previously, it did not work. Let's figure this out. It was like null, right? Oh. Oh my gosh. Keep on doing that. Null, that's fine. That's super fine because what we're going to do is we're going to actually change this up. So, we're going to open this up. And we're going to go to something different. So we're going to go to let me fix this. So JPPC event. No. Battle kernel slash. Well, gosh, I don't know. Actually, what do I want to look at? I guess battle.bin. If it says null. What? Failed to identify. I don't understand. Parse a tel file. All right, what is a tel file? And if we go through the README, what is a tel file? Oh, from an event encounter a monster. So it needs to be parse monster. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. I'm trying to like look at an event, but it's a monster, so that doesn't make any sense, right? Well, I guess it's battle.bin. That doesn't really. No, this doesn't make sense. I'm doing this wrong. I'm definitely doing this wrong. Battle kernel. Battle monster? Like maybe. Yeah, let's try this. I think this is maybe better. Again, I'm like almost 100% sure that I am just doing this wrong. Like I really think that's the problem. Like I think I'm just doing this in a way that isn't how it's supposed to be done. And if I knew better, I would do better. That doesn't make sense. Null. What does it mean, null? How is it empty? I don't understand. Because, like, it's not, it's 0 KB? No, it's 51. There's got to be something in there. But parse monster isn't working. Why is that? Oh my gosh, did I do a tel file again? Oh my gosh, that's why. Scrumming it up. And then it just errors. I don't understand. And this was because I think it was like expecting an integer and it didn't. I don't understand. Oh, I accidentally. We were passing a file path as an argument with a program with number ID. Oh, it may expect numeric IDs. So like what if I did this differently? Like what if I just did 009? Like would that be appropriate? Like parse monster 009. I feel like we did this before though and it didn't work. I feel like we did, didn't we? Cause I gave it a file path and I think that was bad. But I think 009 was the same. It was like errored, the same error actually. Oh my gosh, it works. I'm so stupid. Oh, I love this. I love that it worked. Okay, I told you guys it was a me problem. I knew it. I was like, I'm just not, it's me. It's 100% me. This is Dingo. I knew I was being the dumbest person. Okay, let's go. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Are you cheating? I am, oh my gosh, I am looking at modding the game. M. Walker, I am, yes, I am cheating. I'm cheating. Alright, so it worked. Alright, cool. So it uses the code. So even if it's monster 009, the data parser uses just the ID 009. So like if we were to do the same for like 0010, it should pull like a Mihan Fang like information. I'm guessing. Okay. So this is gonna make it a lot more readable than doing like hex editing. But we still have to like make the modifications. I'm guessing we have to actually modify the battle maps, but I'm still not sure. All right, cool. Okay, yeah, so this makes sense. HP 160. Nice. This is great. This is perfect. Nice. All right. A win is a win is a win. Name Mihan Fang. I just explained to my wife that you were cheating. I don't think she wants to be an ally any longer. I'm losing allies left and right. That's funny. All right, so yeah, so this is where it's defined. So I believe, yeah, the reason that, yeah, okay. So the reason that the dingo didn't change its name is because it was defined under this identifier. Wait, but does that make sense? Because I thought we replaced those files. I swear we did, didn't we? Or am I crazy? All right, let's go. Yeah, so we. Wait, hold up. Yes, you just. I'm absolutely deranged. Absolutely. So it was JPPC. Uh, I'm so stupid. Was it Battle Kernel? No, it was Battle Monster, right? Yeah, we went over this. Okay. All right, cool. This is all right. Yeah, because we had, yeah, but that's what we changed, right? This path. Let's double check. So if we go to our external file loader, uh, it goes to data mods, yeah, PS2, 10 master, JPPC battle mon. Yeah, we changed this. We 100% changed this. Yeah, which doesn't make sense why it didn't change its name. What? How's the name defined if it's not in this file? I know Carifian said that the scripts determine sizing, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I just learned I'm crazy, so I'm going through a lot right now. All right. Hmm. Hmm. It's got to be an answer. There's always an answer. Oh man. All right. Cool. Well, this is good. Like the fact that we can pull data out and make it readable is like massive. Like that's saucy, as they say. We can actually try that with the one enemy that didn't have a texture. There was an enemy like some time ago that had no texture. Um, it's just like Dingo stream of consciousness. Yeah, basically, it's the blueprints. What did I just say that was saucy? This moment. This is you're telling me that you've never had a moment in life where you're like, "Oh, this went well. This is saucy." Sometimes you just say that. That's a normal. I'm digging a hole right now. I should put the shovel away. Sometimes something goes well and you're like, that was saucy. No, I'm an adult. That's fair enough. That's funny. Oh my gosh. I think that's a common phrase. There's tens of people that would agree with me. I swear. I swear. All right. Cool. Sweet. So much ammunition is collected on these live streams. Well, we're in the mine. Might as well dig deeper. Yeah, there's a ladder, but why use it? Oh my gosh. No, I'm really happy. I'm really happy that we're able to pull this now, and then we'll need to figure out how to modify it. But yeah. Oh, it has. I didn't even know it has a creator. Did you know? Do you guys know that these monsters have defined creators? Fafnir, you can find out who made Dingo. Who made Dingo? Let's find out. Does it have a defined? Does it have a creator? Like in the field? Did the dingo eat your baby? Hopefully not. I it'd be a shock if I had a baby. That'd be the first surprise. The second one would be the dingo. Oh, I see my issue. Sorry. I was using the file path instead of the 009 identifier. Uh Kasuki. I don't know who that was on the development team, but that's what they yeah, that's what they put. Let's find out. Let's is that a person that Oh, he's okay, so Kasuki Matsuhara is the battle system planner and apparently the creator of Dingo, according to what they put in the files. That's interesting. I mean, I'm gonna be real. He might have just made them all. I don't actually know. I truly do not know. Let's try 11. Kasuke. It's literally just yeah. He might have just put his signature on all of them. Is there a 100? Or is this gonna error? Also, I'll say Kasuke. It makes him the Lord and Savior. That's high praise. So no, okay, hear me out. There was a test enemy that we couldn't get texture for. How can you not know? Isn't this game your entire identity? Well, that's what I'm doing every night. I study. This is my study session. All right, let's let's go to data, character, monster, textures, and let's go. Yeah, it was M99, right? So this one didn't have a texture, but does it have any identifying anything about it? Like, is there any data? Like, if we go JPPC battle mon, is there an M009? Oh, dang it, there isn't. There's nothing. I believe you. So that means they maybe I don't know. Is M999 maybe just a filler for something? That feels like a filler thing. I don't actually know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Any other weird enemies we saw? Well, there's a 360, but not a texture for it. So we can anything past 347 doesn't appear to have texture, according to this. So, what does that mean for like what the entry is? Like what data is there? If there's no actual texture for the object, like what is it? Is probably a question we can answer here. So if we go so 360 to was it 344? Because then 343 is penance. What is this? Two workers total. What is this? Can I not read? Is there a name? Script workers. What is this? Oh, penance. Immolation, obliteration, judgment day, separation. Skip turn. Oh, okay. Well, I don't care anymore. What about 345? I think the attacks are going to tell us the most. Not be captured. That's most things that are crazy strong, so that's fine. Dark matter, master sphere. Oh, what? No. What drops master spheres? What is the what drops master spheres? What is this thing? Oh my gosh, I'm just so stupid. It literally says right there. Penance's right arm. Okay, ignore me. Reading comprehension actually at 0, apparently. And then probably left arm. Yeah. Wait, what? Right arm. What is this? Are they all? It turns out it's all Penance's arms. It's just his arms 7 times. Okay, Mindy. Soundbank is Sandworm? What? What? How long did you stare at it before you noticed it was written right there? It was an embarrassing amount of time. I've been, this night has been many victories, but many victories through an embarrassing process. So I'm guessing the Aeons don't have textures because they already have textures. Well, you know what I mean? Like, you have the Aeons, they're characters, they have textures, and then the possession happens, which they're still the same texture. Like, it doesn't change them, it just changes like how they appear. But it doesn't like modify their actual model. So that's probably why like they're on the higher ends. I honestly thought we were gonna get like something cool, like an enemy that's never like shown up, but this is actually pretty normal stuff. This is actually not that. This isn't that revolutionary, is what I'm saying. It's interesting, but yeah. I guess the question here now, as we go through, is there anything that seems like it would need to be modified? I think if we go back to 009, which is Dingo, I think. What do I think? What do I think? That's a good question. Its motion base is M010. Its sound bank is M009. Is that the issue? Because we haven't been changing the sounds, have we? Like, maybe that's the problem. Like, when we keep the sound file in and then we modify the texture, that's why it crashes. Like, maybe? If I just say enough words, eventually they'll form a sentence that's maybe correct? I don't know. Because we went through and we looked and we didn't find anything that would indicate that it was a dingo anymore, but it was still defined as a dingo. So I don't really know why. I mean, this file itself was replaced when we made the modification. This is something I'm just gonna have to look into, I think. Like, there's got to be a reason. I'm sure I'd bring it up to Criffian, and he would be like, "No, this is the 5 reasons why," and It's why modding this game sucks or something. Not sucks, but it's hard. It's not as easy as other ones. It is interesting though. What's 50? 350. Okay. Why is why is the sound bank sandworm? Like it's such a weird pull. Like why did they use the sandworm sound for that? I'm gonna have to like listen back and like determine like is that the sandworm playing? Is that a sandworm I hear? Is this the movie Dune now? What are we doing? Huh. It's all Mindy. It's all Mindy. Huh. It's just it's just Mindy 500 times over. Pasado Queen. That's what she does. The bee that bee's annoying. I should have let that cook a little while. I could have thought of something much more clever than that. That was embarrassing. It's just sandworm every time. That's crazy. I'm not sure that you could have. That's fair enough. I can always if I say enough jokes, one of them's gonna land. You know, if I just shoot out like a machine gun of mediocrity when it comes to my puns and jokes, eventually, you know, it'll hit. Surely, it's just all Mindy. What? I'm gonna be honest. I'm convinced that there's no way. Like these these textures don't exist. So are these used? Are these monsters used in the game? Is there 14 Mindys that I don't know about? Is that on your 5-year plan, mediocrity? Oh man, that would be a crazy 5-year plan. At the end of the 5 years, I would hope to be at least mediocre. Oh my gosh. Maybe this is recycled code that the developers didn't pull out. I think so. Like it's I don't think it's used because I don't remember seeing 15 Mindys wandering around, you know. There's like two or three. There's three, right? Three? Three times she shows up? That's interesting though. Yeah. Well, this is incredible because this is a lot easier to read than zeros and ones, which is nice. Cool. Sweet. All right. Well, honestly, I think that wraps us up for today. Like genuinely, I mean, we got battle maps extracted. We we fixed we fixed battles in Besaid, so it wasn't crashing anymore. We understood why, I think. Well, we fixed it crashing. I think we still need to look into that. And then we got the Final Fantasy X data parser working. We installed what was it, Maven, and got the Java development kit set up. So we're flying high. You think that wraps us up for today? You didn't add a single Dingo to Spira. It kept on crashing the game. I don't know why. This is day two. This is day two of trying to mod this game, and I feel like we got somewhere. I'm not gonna say it was a good place. We might be in the deep dark, but we're somewhere. You know, we are somewhere. Even if it's at a car crash, we're somewhere. This stream was enlightening. I hope it was. I hope it was. I don't know. All right. Well, give me 7 days and I'll be a master at modifying this game. Surely. Yeah, I think next stream. Well, sorry. Let me clarify. Next stream we do this and not play a game. I'd like to try. The end goal is I'd like to try to modify some of this. So once we can learn to modify it, that'll be ideal. I'm concerned for your welfare. You know what, I'm spending a Thursday night. It's Thursday, yes, a Thursday night looking at stats from a game from 2001. Uh, that's not a good look for me, but we'll make it through. All right, thanks everyone. I'll catch you all later.